Welcome back. So I'm excited. I'm helping news with something. They finally let me into the other side of the building, which I don't know if they're going to like.
Back to your roots.
I don't know about that. But they have this series that's fascinating that's called Verify. And so they go out and they do some research on topics that viewers submit to them. And one of the topics that they wanted me to help them with, actually there's a crack team of researchers over there. So they just provided it to me. I read it and said, okay, this is interesting. Sure, I'll help you with it. It's about streaming services like Netflix, right? So if you share your password with somebody, is that illegal?
I mean, you know, you're allowed to, per the account, you're allowed to have like 3 devices or something like that, I guess. But I mean, sometimes you might let a friend use it.
Okay, so the question is, and the crack team of researchers over at First Coast News tried to figure out, is it illegal? If it is illegal, what is it punishable? And if so, what is the punishment? And so here's what I did yesterday for the news team. Take a look. Let's be honest, how many of you have watched Game of Thrones or The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt or House of Cards by borrowing someone else's subscription on services like Netflix? Well, in 2016, 3 judges from the U.S. Court of Appeals ruled that it is, in fact, a punishable criminal act. So get this, you could face up to 10 years behind bars.
Yeah, do you act without authorization or in excess of authorization?
But according to legal expert Scott Robinson, the likelihood that that actually can happen is pretty small.
In theory, using someone else's password for access to a streaming video system may in fact violate the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. But in practice, Netflix is not interested in going after the common man.
Okay, it's true, and here is the evidence. At an event in early 2014, HBO CEO Richard Plepler said to BuzzFeed, quote, "It's not that we're unmindful of password sharing, it just has no impact on the business. We're in the business of making addicts." So he basically is saying that password sharing, that whole thing, could usher in a new whole generation of viewers. And if that's not all, according to Robinson, going after password sharers could actually be bad for business at the private and public level.
It's just too many dollars spent prosecuting too little misconduct.
So is password sharing illegal? First Coast News can verify that it is indeed illegal. But will you get in trouble? Seems pretty doubtful. If you have something that you would like the news team to verify, send an email to verify@firstcoastnews.com. For the screen there's a live interactive poll asking people, have you ever shared your passwords with somebody? And I think 44% said no. 0. And I didn't even really think about it that you could. You know, I thought they had like IP lockdown, right? They get your IP address and then you
get their login and password, and you can Netflix and chill as much as you want on somebody else's account.
Okay.
I mean, they actually like it. Look, Netflix secretly likes it.
Yeah, that's exactly what the guy with HBO said. The CEO says, hey, we want to create addicts. Okay, we got to go. We'll be right back.